Hello? Okay. Good morning. I see. I think my, one second. Advanced audio properties. I need to find a different... No? Okay. I think my audio software went down for a second. Morning, morning, morning. Pyroki someone, so happy to have you. What a blessed day to be donking. We're doing CLO Async 3. And I'm pretty fired up. I have some knowledge and wisdom to pass on to everybody today. Actually, I don't recommend this for everybody necessarily, but I've learned a personal lesson. Don't stop consuming caffeine. I took like an 11-day break from caffeine, and yesterday I had a single Celsius, which is a 200 milligram caffeine energy drink. I felt better yesterday in every single way. I was energetic the entire night, but I fell asleep on time, fine. I was excited about everything. I was motivated, and I got up easier this morning. And I had a better attitude. Am I addicted? Maybe. But I think part of the reason I've been sleeping in is because I wasn't very motivated. And I think caffeine was giving me that extra motivational push in my life. Oh, that's rough, Pyroki. Yeah, it's like I didn't have like withdrawal symptoms like specifically. Like so originally I stopped it for a little bit because I was having spooks about like left arm pains and like chest pains, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. And like I don't have like a good reason to think that, but I think I thought the caffeine was giving me anxiety and making me think that. I got like checked out, I got an EKG, I sent in like 2 weeks of like heart monitor stuff, and I thought it was like all in my head. And then I stopped the caffeine, and my anxiety about that pretty much went away, as well as a lot of the symptoms, and it was really weird. Hey, what's going on? And I came to a couple conclusions. Yes, but nobody answered it last time. I don't think. Maybe like one person answered it, but your problems are keeping you from a lot of the things I want. That's just tough. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said like this is just for me, kind of specifically. But hey, I'll get to the starting gear in just a second after I finish this thought. But I found out I think caffeine was giving me a lot of gas, because I heard it can give you indigestion, like chest gas, and I think that was creating pressure. So when I had a lot of caffeine, I would get increased anxiety from the caffeine and then pressure from the gas, which was making me think something was actually happening. Now, with a greater amount of evidence that there isn't a problem, the anxiety's kind of gone. I still have some gas, but I can just burp, which is fine. And like my motivation came back like that. Like I woke up this morning excited to stream. Like I wasn't excited to stream the past 2 weeks, or like I was like doing what I need to do. I'd like lift, I'd like stream like the bare minimum, but like my above and beyond was kind of gone. So I'm pleased with caffeine right now. I'm quite pleased with caffeine. Hey, Gear, what do you think about starting gear? Well, I'm pretty excited that in this format we get vines and diving right off the bat. That is super sick. That means the value of the training grounds is a little bit better. Got a slam, that's pretty good, and gone. If we need to get in the helm, that's good. I don't know what the win condition is for this. I think it's all keys, and I think 8 is just somewhere in the pool. I'm not sure. It might be K-roll. We'll find out as we go into the seed. And it's been an hour. I am waiting like an hour after I wake up for caffeine. K-roll win condition, thank you. I am waiting an hour after I get up for caffeine because, you have cortisol is like the sleep chemical, I think, in your body. And if you, in the morning, if you let your body kind of process through your cortisol, it'll kind of set it back up correctly when you're getting ready for bed. So I'm trying to let that happen instead of just like immediately blocking it with caffeine. Oh, that's so good. Oh, so good. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, someone. All right, 2 more notes. We have some channel points rewards updates. I have re-enabled, and I think I found a happy medium. I've re-enabled viewer seed redemptions. I've cranked the price up to 25,000. However, there are no setting restrictions. You can dump whatever nonsense you want on me, and I will still do it for the first 4 hours. So I'm not going to promise I'll complete it. I'll give it my all for that 4 hours. But I think I like this, and let me know what you guys think, but I think I like this because it means you guys can put like stupid nonsense that is like tricky and fun and trolly in there, and like I can still hit it, and you can be like, oh my god, the spooky host got caught by 1,000,000 cops. But I'm not doing it until like I'm tired of it and like running out of steam. So dude, please let me know what you think about that. One last thing before we get started, I am going to post in the Discord that I'm streaming. How's everybody doing this morning? As previously stated, I'm doing pretty good now. Oh, Pyroki, you did CLO Async 3. That's good. You don't have the log from the seed you sent me anymore? Oh no. Oh, you did send me someone. You sent me. Oh, no. You sent Pyroki a second seed. Or, you sent Pyroki a... You didn't send me a second seed yet. You were close. Right? Or did you? Alright. CLO Async. No. Not number 3. How do I, CLO Async 3, good. I think we should... Oh, you did send me one? If you could resend that to me, I will do it. And I will do the whole thing, because that was before the channel points reward change, so I will do the whole thing. I forgot. He sent me the first NSAC I've ever done, and I kind of found things that were pure casino really fast and disappointed him. Oh my gosh, that's great. You can't? Wait. Oh, because the spoiler log's gone. Oh crap, I'm sorry. Wait, did I miss? I didn't... Oh, what day was the seed you did? I need to watch the... Is the VOD somewhere for someone's redemption seed for you, Pyroki? No, I'm sorry, someone. I didn't think it would... I'm sorry you lost it. Is it not in our message history? Yeah, you redeemed it, so like, if you come up with something similar, I'll still do it with the previous rules. I'll honor that. In the meantime, gang, I think it's time to donk. You guys ready? YouTube? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I know it's different than what he's talking about. 3, 2, 1, dunk. Okay, yeah, let's freaking go. That's different from what he's talking about. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Do we have Shockwave? I think we have Shockwave. Only viewer seed you think you'll do until you get affiliate. I got it. Oh, that's a good point. You did that for free. What a homie. Oh, dirt patches are not in the pool. That's good to know. I mean, I'll take the rainbow coin though. Or wait, or did I just happen to get a rainbow coin on that? I think it's worth it to get coins early. His description interested me. Oh, okay. Well, good job writing that description, someone. How'd you like NSAC? Yeah, it feels good to donk. Maybe I needed like a little donkation too, just like a couple of days. Feather bow. That's great. I don't know if tiny, but that's still great. I think with CLOs, I don't know when I'm gonna get tiny. It could be a while. Do you guys have like a feeling of like what setting or combination of settings we're actually gonna end up with for season 3? Cranky potion. Owls. Cranky. Yeah, I'll take a GB. SLO Radical. I did like SLO Radical. That was pretty good. I don't know if it's too aggressive to buy a banana there, but like, doesn't hurt, does it? Your medals are in the pool is your only strong opinion. Yeah, I think the one I'm doing right now is no medals in the pool. I've never done a seed like that. SLO Radical was a lot of fun, which is, I feel bad for CLO open lobbies enthusiasts on Discord. If people are into that. Oranges. We got some stuff. We got fairies in the pool, so we got a couple things to check still. That's Sniper Wave. Oh, is that Sniper Wave? I had no idea. That's funny. No wonder I didn't see them like actually doing races as CLO open lobbies enthusiasts. I love Sniper Wave's like position in the community as this like kind of just like legend. Cool, so we need to check some lobbies out. Yeah, it doesn't stream dog. Yeah, just this like legend who just like makes seeds. But like everybody respects. Okay, so lobby freaking 2 is caves. Let's go ahead and check the price. He refuses to. Man, it doesn't matter. This goes to show that there are multiple ways to earn everybody's respect. Alright. It is like that, but my big complaint that I had early that they really didn't listen to is the required bosses that no one will collect CBs for. Wait, in what specific context? I might have like missed the context of that half of the conversation, Pyroki. Oh, we got diving. That's so sick. Aztec 1. Oh, Aztec. Did you just call that? Or did we know that? 18 to get into Aztec. I'm not gonna... Actually, I do want to go for the hints, I think. Caves, Helm, Lobbies, 2. Caves... Helm, Lobbies... We got 2. Tiny, Bot, and Castle. The Castle Diddy Crypt. Castle Shops. 4, 7, and 8. K-Rool, Diddy, Donkey, Tiny. Nice. Okay. That's great. Ice Haze, Lanky, Ice Castle, Slam. Stop game, Tiny Temple. 5-door ship, Foolish. Gang 5-door ship. Donkey Diddy Caves. Aztec Tunnels 4. That's like coconut or hunky or pineapple or barrels. Galleon Shops. 6, 7, 8 and K-Rool versus Tiny. Owl's Donkey Coconut Cage. Okay, that's our hints. Let's scoop that up really quick. Okay, Boss Genius. Called it because of the early PTT. Oh, okay, you just called it. That's super sick, someone. Nice work, dude. That's great. Genius. Bosses are still in the pool, so if a boss is... Oh, blue potion. That's a blue potion. Boss has a required item. You aren't already collecting GBs. Or you aren't already collecting CBs. Okay. Unlike with medals in the pool. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, like I don't need to go and like collect colored bananas right now. Necessarily. Forest is 10. And it is lobby... No, it is lobby 3. Aztec. That was 1. Aztec was 2. Can't do that yet. You'll just need to download the log yourself. Yeah, I could do that. You might, don't get me wrong, I won't confirm deny if you need bananas because bosses are still in the pool. Yeah. I see. Like there could be value because of the bosses. That's cool. Castle, you gonna let me in? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go pick up Tiny real quick. Okay, Castle is lobby 4, and it takes just 2 to get in. Very cool. But yeah, feel free to answer the question of the day. What is one food you just can't stand? I'm still not a big mayonnaise guy. There's something about it, and like in theory I shouldn't not like it. It's got like eggs. I love eggs. But there's just something about it. I just can't do it. It's not the most apt description I've ever revealed, but it's just the truth. Man, I'm so glad these little pools aren't lava. Alright, I'm low in coins with Lanky. I think that was probably a mistake. Mayonnaise, tomato, onion, mustard. Dude, sandwiches must be like a nightmare for you. Tomato? Like straight tomato? Like how do you do a tomato sauce? There's no coins for Lanky here, is there? Not really. I'm gonna peek this real quick. Castle's early, anything's pop. Tomato sauce is fine. Just straight tomatoes, I get that. They're very textured. A little bit thick. Man, 10 minutes in. I feel like I should be farther by now. I guess I checked a lot of lobbies. Comes with the territory. Pickles. It's just sour pickles or both? Oh, actually, bread and butter. I think I'd say bread and butter pickles. Actually, probably more for me. I'm so disappointed when I bite into a bread and butter pickle. Just like knowing that it could be a dill pickle instead, and I get this remarkably inferior version. It doesn't remind me of bread or butter. Whoa! Thank you for the congratulations. There must be agreeance in not liking bread and butter pickles. You agree with tomato, but you think pickles are always bad versus tomatoes which at least have views. I think... Oh man, you gotta... I'm sure you've given pickles a chance. I'm sure it's just off-putting for people. I've loved dill pickles since I was young. I think it's because of my Pittsburgh blood. That just kind of comes with the territory. Lanky Tiny. Can we afford Tiny? Yes, we can. Hell yeah. We got feathers, so we could go in the tiny crypt, but I don't really need to. Peanuts are definitely something we need. Peanuts are probably the big prize right now. There's some Diddy coins down there, right? Is that worth it right now? Might be really quick. Yeah, that's not too bad. You have given them a chance and can't stand them. I wish fast food places would keep taking them off my food instead of just tainting it. Yeah, it's like you can like tell the essence was like still on there. I think pickles are like fundamentally, I think pickles are sound. I think they serve as an excellent contrast to everything savory about a sandwich. Like I think it's kind of refreshing and crisp as opposed to like a soft... I'm not messing around with this guy. As opposed to like the soft savoriness of like meat or kind of bread or cheese or something like that. Like a pickle stands in contrast of all of those things. And kind of makes each bite feel fresh. But not even every bite, because a pickle doesn't consume the whole surface area of a sandwich. Meaning you have some bites with and some bites without. So it truly is refreshing because it provides variety in a single sandwich. But I understand if like, and I understand this because I don't like bread and butter, if you don't like that at a base, it's just not going to, like you're not gonna like that, all those concepts if you don't like the base taste. That makes so much sense. For burgers and stuff, you add applesauce. I'm seriously considering that for a second. Applesauce is sweet. It is... Does that make it mushy? Castle... Donkey... Castle... No, it's Castle... Ranky... Donkey. Okay, this is probably whatever that one hint was. Someone, you suddenly regret your ability to read. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Man, I just got goofed so hard. That's okay, everybody gets one. Did you do exactly that with that same guy? That's a horrible placement. 2 peas in a pod, you and me. Alright, so what's the method for taking out? Oh, I forgot I had 3 done. That was a mistake. A light mistake. Oh, this guy's a nightmare. I guess like we get enough just to trigger the boss. Cause it's like not that far out of the way. Here's my order. Plain cheeseburger, then you add your own applesauce. Bold. Plain cheeseburger, and you just add your own cheese and apples. So that enters a territory for me of red flag. which is fruit and cheese. Like, I get that for like fancy people, charcuterie, there's something there. Man, that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, I don't see anything compatible with them. But again, I'm not gonna judge you there. There is an amount of acidity to and it's like, it's not that we don't want anything sweet on a burger. People put, I've had like a PB&J burger, so I'd be a hypocrite if I kind of liked it. So I'd be a hypocrite otherwise. And let's not forget the famous Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly. I think that is fundamentally sound. I give you a thumbs up, actually, someone. And you gotta get the fries. Here's the question, who's got the best fries in the fast food business? My vote, Five Guys Burgers and Fries. I wish we had a In-N-Out. You got no In-N-Outs in Pittsburgh. There's like some stuff in the ballroom, but I don't know if you have to justify it. Alright, we should be able to get enough for the boss here, which we could probably just... Well, I don't know if I have a reason to check the boss necessarily. Okay, that's enough for the boss. I mostly want to check the dirt patch up here. Jordan Walk 2015. How's it going, brother? I think the barrels to key 4 in my seed was probably either or, maybe. Minimuku is also from barrels since it was on a boss. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, that was a spiritual journey I took on that seed. Fantastic. So happy to hear that. Jordan Walk, I'll probably be missing a lot less, Can the request for a tier list be for anything? Yes, absolutely anything. You might need to give me time to do a little bit of research to, make a good tier list, which is something I would like to do. I don't want to half-ass it. Depending on the amount of things I need to rank, it'll take more or less time, and I will request more channel points. But for the base, just asking for 10,000 for like 15 items or less. Oh, I just got a Discord message from somebody. Oh, it's from someone. Oh, okay, it's the hit list stuff. Cool. Okay. So I need to get into the next place. I only have keys 1 and 2. Aztec Tunnels is on the path to key 4, and I have 10. Let's go into Forest. You have a great idea? You're gonna save up? That sounds good to me, man. How's Dirt Banana Horde is on the way of the Horde. I got, what, Feather from the Banana Horde? I think I got Feather from that, because it was like immediately. Cabins is full of stick. Jape's Tiny Stump. Whoa! Chunky Diddy. Japes. Chunky, I need more keys. Jape's Shops. Main Caves area. K-Rule. Key 8 and K-Rule versus Diddy. Oh, that's probably a low locked Diddy item. DK Owl's Cranky Chunky. Okay, get rid of that. Trough and Scoff, 1 potion on bosses. Okay. Okay. Okay, agree. Most recent would be from your server. Got it. Got it. You'll probably end up liking it mainly because he uses Track-O-Matic. Ooh, I do like Track-O-Matic. But babers. No, so I will say that is not what the Paper Mario tier list would look like. I'd be happy to do it though. And like, look, if it's shorter, like 10,000 points might be pretty steep for like something with only 5 items. I have no forest hints here. Yeah, I got no forest hints. I will say, like, I'm not gonna give Super Paper Mario an F. No way. And like, am I gonna rank anything as low as Sticker Star? No. And then like, am I gonna rank Thousand Year Door the same as OG Paper Mario? Also probably not. So there's a lot, there's more nuance there, but the Sticker Star was so bad. I don't know if you guys have watched, if anybody's watched Chugga Conroy, and I mention this now because it sounds like the controversy is over? But he did a whole series just destroying Sticker Star called Chugga Sticks It to Sticker Star, and it was just glorious. A brutal takedown. I mean, I remember my disappointment as a kid. Like, I had rented Super Paper Mario. I played them all grown up. I rented Super Paper Mario. I played it. It was, like, fine. I had fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. The story was good. I need to... Mills... it's Forest, Donkey, Levers is a blue potion. That's probably trash, but... Got Sticker Star for $5 and I think I spent too much. I think what gets me is just like the fact that you just needed certain, and there's so many things to complain about, but you just needed to get, like, you needed to backtrack to get certain quote things to do certain tasks without any indication. They gave you nothing. The game design was just straight trash. The one thing that was like kind of redeemable was the music. It was all like trumpety and brassy, which is fun, but like even that wasn't as good as anything about the original Paper Mario games. You didn't get far enough to backtrack? Yeah, I didn't either. Like, I played maybe the first like couple of levels and like quit. Like, I just wasn't, it wasn't fun. I don't know how you make a game with no, how do you make an RPG with no incentive to fight enemies? In fact, you're actively disincentivized to fight any enemies. So you just run from them. That's not fun. Hey, but maybe I should save it for the old tier list. It's 18 to get into Aztec. I think that's kind of what I'm saving up for. Hey, I got grape, by the way. That's pretty good. Come on, Craig. Text it free. Here we go. Oh, PTT is so nice. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should go back to Castle Lobby and pick up the, with PTT, I could get to the top of the thing. Maybe after this little forest excursion. Yeah, like, yeah, Sticker Star is absolute garbage. And, like, really disappointing. Like, it made me, like, wonder if Nintendo was mad at me. Like, Forest, Frankie, jeez, I need to get this Kong, dude. Okay. I'm not quite at the point to, I need more rainbow coins before I'd consider buying more stuff. Apologies in advance if you ruin your appetite even more. Whoa. Okay, let's go and do the owl tree area. I'd say owl tree right now feels a little bit more interesting than... I wonder if I could skip... We'll see what I pull here. I don't know if I want to skip the mushroom or not. I don't have chunky, but banana metals don't really matter. And it's gonna be like a little bit of a climb. I'd rather scoop up rocket barrel first. I guess let's see like how many bananas we can pull, because we need 18 to get into Aztec. That seems to be the limiting factor right now. Your family enjoys hot dogs with applesauce. So relish is sweet, but it's also a little acidic, and a lot of people pizza with cinnamon applesauce. You've got an applesauce thing. That's what I'm hearing. Very interesting. I don't know what to say. I haven't thought about applesauce too much in this life. I like it. Really sugary. Always there for you when you got the flu. Yeah, let's climb the mushroom. There's still stuff to get. You don't mind applesauce, you just prefer it on its own. Yeah, I mean, I might consider trying some of this. It's not like... That's something I prefer. In theory, I think it could work. But I'm gonna need to try before I become a proponent of the idea. I also didn't see applesauce in any of the Matt Pat burger videos or anything like that, so that makes me a little suspicious. But, I mean, it wasn't comprehensive, so... Alright, let's just do Tiny and PTT. You want to lock 4 of the 5 pearls behind what Mermaid gives you? That is... Lock 4 of the 5 pearls behind what... But nobody would want the... Are pearls a new option for, like, helm doors or something? The last one's something crazy nobody wants to do. Do you need 5 pearls for something? How many GBs? We got 15 GBs. We are getting there. But I'm still gonna struggle to get to 18, I think. I do get something in the grape cage, which is good. Pearls have always been a part of Helm Door Selector. I did not know such a thing. Oh no. Alright. Had enough of your nonsense. 18. Aztec Splat DK Stone Door. Sam Bridge. Production 7 and 8. Apes Hillside 4 potions. Okay. Okie dokie. Castle Surroundings 1. Did I get something in the surroundings yet? Don't remember. I guess I'm climbing this. I need more GBs. I might be able to get one more out of, with Grape. But that's it. Abe's Hillside is the new hype chest, apparently. You only need one to turn in to the mermaid. If I look all behind one behind the mermaid, no one will get the pearl. Might find you to figuring out they find another layer easy. Super cursed. That would be pretty dark. Nobody would be interested. Not until the very end. Oh, where's that donkey? Donkey. Oh, I can get rid of my tiny hint. Diddy Caves and Diddy Japes. I do need to get into caves, but we're still a couple GBs away from that. We could tiny click side up to the top for the... Why wouldn't you put the check a legends option and put it somewhere you can find but never touch? You can look, but you can't touch. Let's see what's on this. A banana. 53 seconds, not on your life. Oh. We got any Critical Role watchers here? I've been prowling on the fans of Critical Role subreddit since my buddy Steve told me about it. And I'm kind of enjoying the chronic frustration with the show. A little bit of controversy's interesting when it's not too serious. Not I did borrow the Blood Hunter class. Oh dude, the Blood Hunter. I did a my wife DM'd a holiday icon one shot where you played as like Santa or like the Easter Bunny or something like that and had to save the different holidays. And I played as a blood hunter for National Coffee Day. He was a barista, and he would he'd like toss espresso in people's faces for like Blood of the Eyeless. He was a lot of fun. Love me a good one-shot. A good silly one-shot. Alrighty. Blueprint. I think we're out here. One of your player's rival party members he made was a blood hunter. That is pretty vicious. I like that. I need like one more to get in. Also, my players don't like seeing that other party. So in D&D, a player party is super scary. Or, yeah, like an enemy adventuring party is kind of scary because they can do the same things you can do. So like if you're down, like they could keep attacking you and stuff, which is super frightening. You don't want to go into death. Like monsters tend to like move on after they put you down. Enemy party members are smart, so they'll like knock you down and then like actually kill you. You gotta worry about that kind of stuff. Wow, I found nothing. Nothing in forest. But I know Aztec's got Q4. That's pretty good. Nope. So I marked that wrong. I guess Aztec is 1. They also have another party. The 2 is this one? Yeah, Aztec's 1. Oh, okay, all fixed now. They also have an archer in the party with a ring that makes everything in a 1 foot radius roll only 10s on a d20. His long range bow is 600 feet. Holy crap. Does that include him with the 10? That's a real mixed bag. What's his AC? And what's the proficiency bonus at the time would be my questions. Because that could be auto hits for a lot of the party depending on his AC. Their AC, whatever. I'll start buying some damage. Oh, they haven't found him yet? Yeah, that'll be interesting. So, like, My armor artificer right now is pumping out like plus 13 on his attacks. Granted, we're tier 3 now, so that makes sense. After bonuses, he has a plus 8. That's gonna hit a lot of people. That's gonna hit a lot of people. I have no good guns. I'm gonna skip Tiny Temple for now. I'd rather come back with some other stuff. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. This is open. If I get a couple more bananas, I can do caves. That'd be pretty sick. We still want coins for sure. My wife and I have been on the Baldur's Gate grind. We started a campaign like months ago, but didn't we didn't quite get through. We got through Act 2 and then just kind of stopped. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we're going at it again and doing it real thorough, and geez, that game is just fun. The time just blows by. Absolutely blows by. Hints. Caves. I think I gotta scoop up, Castle Shops, Aztec Tunnels. I think I need to get Donkey. In caves really quick. Ow. Yeah, kinda, but with your archer, it all depends on, I think, what kind of tier play and what level. Main thought, you made that read for one of the BEGs with 38 AC, and is the personification of pride. Oh. Impenetrable emotional defenses. So, that's interesting because you're kind of forcing your players to go for saving throws, so any melee players are pretty much screwed. Your spellcasters, so like one of the, you threw it in since these groups are affiliated. So your spellcasters are in good shape if they get in no, not Siri. They're in pretty good shape if you get in a tussle, because they're gonna commit to the saving throw things, and that's what a lot of the trick is with a boss, is the players don't commit between like knocking out saves and legendary resistances and doing damage. This key 5, that's pretty interesting. I'm still going to cave next though. If everybody just commits to taking out the legendary resistances, you can really destroy a boss. But that's like, I mean, that's like tough to, I'm not saying that's like an easy decision to make either, because like, you throw away a turn in a boss battle if you miss a saving throw. Like if they just like roll good enough, like it's a total waste. So like our party just like, and we have like items to boost spell DC. Like we picked up like those class specific items for the most part. So like we have good saving throws. And our party still will just go for damage because it's like half the time a saving throw effect will be nullified because it's too strong. Like bosses have good saves, and it's just like we just know it's not worth it. So we'll area of effects saving throw DC a lot of the enemies, and then I'm gonna hit up the Llama Temple really quick for a tiny bit. Yeah, but then we'll just like mostly do damage. And the DM has even like sweetened the deal of saving throws. Usually there's some like push and pull mechanic where we'll get a small benefit from an enemy using a legendary resistance. Do I need coconut to get in here? Oh, I gotta do the blast course. Let's go to caves. For sure going to caves. It's a way to make the party go through the campaign. Most of the campaign revolves around them finding the way to remove the +20 to each stat they have. Oh, that's fun. Hey, that's a clear vial in... Cave's lobby has a white potion. That is interesting. You're confused as heck? What are you confused as heck about? D&D? Sorry, the D&D talk just kind of slips in now and then. D&D people love D&D. Only real thing I realize happens with that setup is no critical hits or miss. I didn't think how it affects advantage versus disadvantage. That's tricky, there's a lot to consider. You'll find closet D&D people all over the place. Diddy Caves, Donkey. And then main caves, I think Lanky Stomp has Rocket Barrel. That's my current opinion. It's in the world now. You're keeping it. That is pretty cool. I think it's dynamic and interesting. Alright, we do have Grape. I'm just gonna quickly snipe this over. I probably should do a quick pass the bosses since there is one potion on there. I don't know if it's required, but... Alright, I know it's a potion. I think this is a Diddy potion. But with the critical role thing, apparently they had like a big character moment the other stream, and then last night they just decided to put in filler content immediately after of the sideshow that nobody liked. And I saw people on the main Reddit or on one of the Reddits referring to it as an MCU move, which is a really low blow right now. Hey, I called it. Cool. The Rocket Barrel is on the path to E8, which means I think the Rocket Barrel by the shop is going to be Donkey. That would be my guess. What was that hint? Owl's Donkey, Coconut Gate, Banana Horde, Main Caves, Castle Shops. Where was my late lobbies? Caves. Oh, there it is. Caves. There's 2 potions in Caves Helm lobbies. I don't know if that means I should go for... we got Lanky and Tiny. I'll buy those bananas. I'll get those niners. We're about to do our 50th session with our D&D group. Gonna do a little celebration. Very excited. 7 and 8. DM's got something fun in store. Very, very cool. We're already feeling like, oh my god, this campaign's gonna end someday. We're gonna be so sad. And we're only like level 13. Never been this strong in D&D, except for like one. We did a level 21 shot one time, which was a blast. Oh, actually, question for folks. Pyrokian someone, you guys in particular. What do you think about the new rules for the viewer seed redemption? Does that seem reasonable and enjoyable for you guys? I don't have instruments. I can't really do much here. A melon? Ew. Gross. Oh, it's so nice to have diving. It's so nice to have diving. 142. It's gonna take us a while to get there, but that's fine. Alright, now to the other side. 2.5k is a lot, but we'll slow down. What do you think about 20k? I could be convinced to do 20k instead. Especially with it being 4 hours or less. Since at 10k with how often you stream, it can be redeemed once every other week. Okay, so like once a month? Ooh, once a month is like probably what I want max. Yeah, but how many of those do I want to be doing a month? I don't want to be doing 2 a month. Actually, I might keep it how it is. I kind of like how it is. Yeah. Because that would mean I'm doing like that many viewer seeds a month, which is like, that is kind of a lot. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be Donkey. What can I do with a Diddy? I don't have guitar. I need guitar to do like most of the Diddy things. So that is a little unfortunate. It's not the Diddy Banana Medal. Yeah, I'm gonna need guitar. That is a key. Better would be finding lower point things which people want to redeem a bunch. Beavers is certainly good on that point. Yeah. I might do a text-to-speech. I think text-to-speech is a lot of fun. Alright, Cave's Lanky Stop game. That got me Rocket Barrel, which I haven't, like... I know it's Way of the Horde. I can actually get rid of that. Maybe see if we can get into grapes. Japes. Get into japes. We got key 5. We've got key 3. Key 5 is for other places. Yeah, text-to-speech would be good. Yeah, maybe I'll work on that. Gotta be incentive. Don't want to artificially goof up the economy, you know? Factory is level 7. And it takes 25 to get in. I don't have a lot of information about Factory. But it's generally pretty strong for collecting stuff, so... I think I'll go for it real quick to scoop up. I'll do like the fast path, skip production, because we know... Oh no, production has... I could have swore I had a production hint. Oh, production has something on the path to keys 7 and 8. It's definitely worth it. And we'll see which one it is. Hopefully it's not the lanky one. Oh, that's not good. I can tiny kickslide it now, I think, though, with your advice, Pyrogi. Which I greatly appreciate. If anybody has good ideas for stuff to spend points on, I will gladly take it. I don't want to, like, flood the rewards with, like, generic sound bites. Like, I want everything to feel purposeful. I do have PTT. Let's try the Crusher Room, too. Because I've seen a lot of streams with just, like, tons of rewards, and it's, like, cool, but you kind of get lost on some of them. A melon. That's a shame. That's a dang shame. We would need another slam to be able to hit these. But production is on, so we could do... I mean, we know where it is. We can do what we need to do. Lower point things. I'll have to think about that. That's a really good thought. Yeah, not having banana medals in the pool is really tripping me up because I'm like, I feel like I want to get these bananas for safety, but I've got to be wasting like a ton of time. And it's not like if I totally skip them, I might have to like traverse a whole level again, essentially to. Oh no, that's not good. It's not horrible though. Metal with sound effects on the metal screen would be funny. Metal sound effects with metal on the screen, all vanilla would be funny, given the seed I gave, or a fairy laugh, since that's not a joke you just... I think the fairy one really drove me crazy, because it was just like a total casino. Son of a bitch. And I was like out of juice at that time. Metals. And like, I know how to do the metal one now, which is pretty good. People would redeem it. Maybe the metals one could be like slightly different. That is a lot of fun. And I haven't seen a lot of people with like that kind of reward in the community. That doesn't seem to be like a super, like a popular idea or anything. I do think the beaver reward is like up there as far as like in general in terms of DK64 streamer rewards. I don't think it'll ever beat the goose honk from Zorlda, but I am happy with that one, and I do like that people enjoy using it. It's the silly things in life, you know? Metals weren't as bad since you had log. Yeah, I appreciated that. Yeah. The fairies were definitely a hunt. All I had to do was go up to Helm, and I would have found it, but, you know, hindsight. Also, I had no way of knowing. It was a total casino. I'm not happy with that. I'm grumpy. Gotta go to work? Well, I hope you have a good day at work. Happy frickin' Friday. Hope your Friday is filled with being done. Alright. We just gotta kick slide up this. There is an orang stand somewhere that is way of the horde, and I gotta remember that. It means I don't need to go pick that up. Probably one of those blue potions. Alright, so I can walk up this and then kick slide up at the last bit. No! Ouch! It's fine. We got it. I'm not an expert at this yet. Gotta practice a little bit. This is a DK move. This is probably coconut. If I had to guess. Probably coconut. I know we need coconut for a couple things. It's on the path to 7 and 8. Castle Shop 7 and 8. Aztec Tunnels 4. We didn't figure that out yet. Alright, let's do it. No, oh my god, okay, okay. We recovered, that was pretty close. Repositioning is so spooky in DK64. Oh, man. I need to practice this. I mean, I got it that one time, which is pretty cool. Woo! Okay, coconut. Definitely worth it. Took a second to find, but whatever. Whatever. We found it. We got the coconut. Coconut was big. That's keys 7 and 8. So that's gonna get us something. It's castle shops, galleon shops, and coconut. We'll keep all that in mind. Let's go to our shops really quick. What is going on, everybody, by the way? If you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to leave a follow. Once we hit 100 followers, we're gonna do a playthrough of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and I'm gonna get the pants scared off of me. We're gonna do it in the dark on like a Friday or something. It's gonna be great. Also, feel free to answer the question of the day. What is one food that you just can't stand? How am I getting donkey caves? I want to go to Japes is what I think I want to do. I feel like I'm going through this kind of slow. Maybe I'm just goofing up a lot. And I'm like slightly out of practice, so I'm not too upset about it. I'm also like learning CLO. Like CLO is not a normal process for me. I still need a lot of GBs though, so it's not like I'm wasting time. I just feel like this is probably a fast seed. Like, I'm not getting like keys 7 and 8 are kind of behind a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm probably good on coins. Gotta head out. Well, thank you for joining someone. It is always a pleasure. Every single time. Make no mistake. Hit K. Rool's butt. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him the old stomp. Make no mistake. Another one. I'm not too worried about K. Rool. Is key 8 in Helm? Does anybody know? I actually didn't check. I will take a tiny. With all these coins, yeah, I'll probably pick up this Diddy blueprint too. Ain't a bad idea. We've been getting tons of coins. And we know there's no jetpack in the pool because there is no medals. That is pretty sick. With all these key 8 hints, I bet Helm is in the pool. Or Helm, key 8's in behind Helm. Which means I probably need to get out of my face. Get out of my face. I'm trying to get enough to check this boss. The color bananas. Like, it doesn't hurt to check this. And then we'll also get the old fairy on the DK side over here. Don't have many monkeys, so we're not gonna be doing the crown. Sure, we'll take the crown. Why not? Oh, feather get into Jape's stump. That's a thing. That's just a banana. We'll take a couple more Diddy coins. We're starting to look pretty good on tiny coins. Almost done with our factory trip. We'll do Jape soon, and then maybe it'll all just start to come together because we have access to so many levels. And it's not like we're being gate kept by like a crazy banana requirement. I feel like we should be able to get into the boss soon. We have a lot of bananas. I guess it is 140. Like that's expensive, no matter how you slice it. More Diddy coins? Sure. That sounds good to me. We got vines, don't have a slam. Let's get out of here. So now we're going to level 7. Still need a couple of keys. I bet 6 is gonna be pretty lightly locked. Like behind one thing in galleon shops. Hoping for japes here. I already went here. I need to go to lobby 6. Oh, lobby 6. But yeah, getting back on caffeine, I feel so much better. I wonder if it's like a partially dealing with a little bit of ADHD or something. All right, lobby 6. Lobby 6. This. Let's get in there. Let's just get in there. So that means lobby 5 is galleon, which is just fine. We need stuff in galleon shops for 6, 7, and 8. We could probably get chunky here, which is sweet. We got there chunky. Okay, so we need to follow our DK rule hints, of which we have no more. Did we get any more? Lanky, production, handstand, way of the horde, production 7 and 8. Cave shops 3, Aztec shops 5, tiny dartboard. Factory tiny dartboard. Japes Hillside 478 Diddy. That's a lot of things. Which means we're in the right place. Aztec tiny lava pedestals. Okay, those are good hints. Tiny mini buy arcade. Factory tiny storage, progressive slam 7 and 8. Good to know. Okay, this hillside is loaded. So let's see what's going on. I'm just gonna keep getting the bananas this seed. If it slows me down, whatever. We're not in a super hurry. I guess it's probably... I know one boss was hinted. Like, this probably is not worth it, but... eh. Alright, hillside. Itty banana, we'll scoop that up for sure. We know where Chunky is, we need peanuts. Okay, here's one of the things. Here's one of the potions. That's not a problem. Okay. That kind of looked like a tough arena, but we're doing just fine. Okay, there's barrels. That could definitely be on the path to things, but I need Chunky first, so it can't be that, because I know Chunky's behind peanuts. But it is good to have for GB's sake. Can't be in the mountain. It's probably one of the free rewards, is my guess. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything there either. We found one of the things in the hillside. It could be in this box. That's a rainbow coin. Oh, here we go. That's straight up peanuts. Monkey port. That's very good to have. That's a green potion. Apes Hillside. We'll say 2, and we know there's something on Apes. Hillside or Apes. I think that's Lanky. Lanky timed cage, I think. I can't remember. We should grab Chunky really quick. Having Kongs is good. And with that, I might want to... I know we've got a Way of the Horde in Donkey Coconut Gate. I wonder if that's a rank stand. It's so not out of the way that it's just worth going for it. And I've got a lot of Way of the Hordes that are accessible. But there's also a lot in Japes that's just like so... Yeah, but I already came back here. Let's do, no, let's be efficient. So we know... Castle Shops 4, 7, and 8. That's like pretty much what we're looking for. Castle Shops, and that's... So, Isles, Cranky Donkey, Forest Cranky Chunky was the unhinted one, and then we've got... These coins. I've got no hints about Peanut, I don't need to check that. We got Chunky. Isles Cranky Chunky's Way of the Horde, definitely scoop that up. We're doing so good on coins. I just don't need to collect coins anymore. I think a lot of this is gonna fall into place really quickly. Factory production 7 and 8. I can get into the stump area, but I don't have Mini Monkey to finish it off. Galleon Shops is on the path to Tiny K Rule, which is interesting. So I just need to get to... Get to Galleon Shop. I have 46 coins with this Kong. I don't need it. Yeah, we'll see what Chunky's packing in Isles. And Force Cranky Chunky. We got two quick... Oh, we'll definitely scoop up these. 36, I'll take more hints. $8.11, we got plenty of time. Doing good on time. Low in moves, but I feel like it's all about to come together really fast. Especially with the addition of barrel throwing. And we got PTT. So just for Banana's sake, I think I'll head back to the beginning of the level and do the Chunky Underground, because that's like 3 checks right there. And I got so much hinted that I don't think I need to like go out of my way. Origin Arcade 6, I know that. Aztec Funky Shared. That was something I already got. That was a key, is what that was. So we have Twirl, which is on the path. Let's get this. Mostly looking for GBs here. I'll take that. That's like fine. I need one more slam that's on the path to 7 and 8. I know there's... Owl's Caves Lobby Lava has something. With boulders and PTT and punch, I could do it, but I don't have punch yet. I'm gonna need mini punch, but I know there's a green potion. That's just a coin I don't think I care about. I mean, if I get that coin, I'm just like pretty much done with coins. And it's like so not out of the way. 38. We're there. Oh yeah, we're golden. I don't know if I've ever had this many coins with any Kong ever. Tiny is stinking rich. We will definitely... EB, fantastic. Come on. There we go. More hints. Alright, vines. 7, 8, and tiny. That's an interesting hint. Storage and arcades, 6. That's it. Okay. I got all the hints free. I guess they dropped progressive hint pricing. So I'm pretty much set on hints. Know where everything is. I could probably put it together for the most part. Opening this up is good. Let me just see what is in this cage. That is a red potion. That's probably guitar. I'm gonna say that's guitar. We're gonna go to aisles and pick up this chunky potion. I don't need to do the forest one necessarily, even though I know there's a potion there. Vines on the path to 7, 8, and Mini Monkey. Oh, no. Vines was on the path to Feather. Vines is on the path to Feather. That's solved. I think it's just Galleon Shops. Strong Kong. That makes sense. My Diddy K rules solved. Oh no, Rocket Barrel on the path to key 8. I gotta remember that. Galleon Shops. I didn't get my key 4 yet. I still need Donkey, so I can get Donkey before I get into that level. Tiny Dartboard, Sandbridge. I was Cranky Chunky. That was Strong Kong. But we know what we need to do with Strong Kong. Castle Diddy Crypt. Peanuts. Charge. Oh, that could be Charge. All we know is it's red. Tiny Dartboard. Can't do without Mini. We can't get into Galleon yet, which is tricky. Tiny Llama Twirl can't do it. Tiny Storage can't do. Jape's Lanky Timed Cage. We need Coconut. Let's go to... let's go to Castle Lobby. Yeah, what's up, Sugar Cake Glider? I know, I was a little inconsistent this week. I was a sleepy boy because I was off of caffeine. But I've returned. Now I'm powerful. Dirt? Something good? Yep, I do work today. I do. Let's just work on a couple GBs really quick while I think about this. So, I know Rocket Barrel's on the path to like a lot of stuff. 4, 7, 8, which means it's all to get this key. I don't have Triangle. Aztec Tunnels 4. I need Donkey. Donkey is Diddy Caves. So I need Guitar. I wonder if it's on a boss. I feel like I'm missing like one thing. We can go to Forest Cranky Chunky really quick. Yeah, I do work today. How's everything going for you, Sugar Cake Glider? Cause I don't really have any chunky moves. I've gone in port. Er, we'll check this out really quick. See if it's a good move. Yeah, okay, just have to quickly put the electric blanket on the bed. You and the whole family were sick, right? You feeling better? Sick for 2 weeks, you're doing better? That's good to hear, good to hear. How's the ring stand sprint? Nothing crazy. I'm missing... There's something I'm missing here. Factory tiny dartboard. Sand bridge. Tiny stump. House dirt banana horde. Coconut. Gate. Castle Diddy crypt. I need Diddy. What if it's Cave's boss as a Diddy? I feel like there's a good chance. He felt so bad for the baby since he had no energy to play. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it feels like with a family, like, you never want to all be sick at the same time. You gotta, like, scatter it, balance it out. Do we have enough for Troffenscoff? No. How much more do I need? I've only got 55 bananas total. I feel like this might be it, though. Oh, that's much faster than what I've been doing. I don't think it's a rank stand sprint thing. I'm gonna get these bananas. I don't have baboon balloon. I don't have instruments. There's not like a ton I can do in caves. Although with peanuts I can get a lot more Diddy bananas. And I can just get some GBs while I'm here too, that's fine. Use my nose. Slam 7 and 8. Hillside. Hillside got me peanuts. Peanuts is on the path to 4, 7, and 8. Peanuts is... Yeah, Peanuts is on the path to, like, everything. Oh, I need to punch it still. Dang. There's the rocket barrel. We'll definitely do that really quick. Because we can get, like, a splat here, too. Diddy banana metal is pretty good. I guess it's on the other side. Which is fine. I'm still thinking about chunky bananas. There's nothing that's really popping out for me. That's like a good idea. But this is another 20 bananas and a splat. That's pretty good. And then we can get another 10. I just really feel like this could be the boss. Just a donkey banana. Why is donkey always tough to get? More bananas. Lanky can get bananas. What's in the shop? Nothing is in the shop. We got all the things. Oh, we can get 5 chunky bananas up there. We've got a balloon here. There's another banana metal, but it's not enough yet. What's going on there, dude? Freaking tripping out. Did I not get this the first time? It seems pretty silly on my part. No, I just didn't get that. Jeez, this is a premium for bananas right now. Let's go. Let's hit up the rocket barrel. There's a lot of bananas in the water that we can get. Let's just go grab the rocket barrel. And how much is it? 142. Jeez, dude. Frickin' jeez. Okay, there's boss. That's all we needed. Alright. Okay, you worked out the randomizer, but the settings are hard to figure out as what's enjoyable first time. Did you try the beginner preset? Because they have something for that. I feel like if I get Donkey here, the rest of the seeds kind of figured itself out. Once I get Donkey, everything becomes clear. Otherwise, I need guitar from somewhere, and I don't know where I'm pulling it. Oh my god, I called it. So sick. Okay. That's our boss, which means I wasted so much time collecting bananas. You got Tiny and DK. That's pretty nice. I'd say it's one of the good combinations you can get. There's a DK. You're gonna be rolling. You're gonna have good movement. And then Tiny, Tiny, you're going to need. You got good vertical mobility. That's pretty sick. You can't even swim. Yeah, you gotta get diving. That's part of the journey. Okay, this seed might actually be done faster than I thought. If I don't have to go and find guitar. Yeah, because like in the original game, you just kind of like start with the training moves. Then they go and drop that on you, and you're like, whoa, I can't do anything. All I can do is shockwave and take pictures. What is this nonsense? I can't believe it. Oh, come on. Let me get there. Okay. Got him. That's going to be Donkey. Which means we can really wrap this up fast. I should head into Snides at some point and, like, double check I have all the things I need. Most importantly, we're going to be able to get into Galleon once we get key 4. So I think that's what we do. Castle shops 4. What do you think about this? I mean, we're definitely going to... Right now, it looks like I have everything I need to get into the Aztec splat on the sand bridge. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for that right frickin' now. I got coconut, man. 123. We're doing a lot better than I thought now. Like, I thought we were doing bad before, but with the addition of Donkey, like, everything just kind of fits into place. Yes, this Kasplat's definitely got something. And I don't need, like, any colored bananas anymore. Okay, that's key 4, which is expected. Oh, that's key 7. That means something else in the Aztec tunnels is on the path to key 4. That's probably pineapple. It was probably pineapple and barrels. Coconut on the way to 7 and 8. So we need to go to Castle, which is level 4. We're gonna go to Castle after we scoop up this. I think we're gonna pick up pineapple in a shop. I think this is a ring stand. From Bone. Okay, that means Lanky's in our order. That's our first instrument. That's gonna give us 3 melons, I think. We could take out the Kasplat here really quick. And we're pretty much going straight to the shop. What shop was it? It was Castle Cranky. That's fine. That's a GB, we'll take that for sure. Must have dreamed, but you remember it? Being able to have 4 melons at DK64. That would definitely be new to me. Galleon shops 6, 7. Yeah, we need to get to Galleon still. Colored bananas are useless now. 125. We're not doing bad. I think we're gonna pull everything together pretty quick because our hints are just so direct at this point. Tiny banana here. I'll definitely get that. Impy charge. That is to do Diddy Crypt. We're right here. That's fine. Castle shops for 7 and 8. So that means we were supposed to have... We did something out of logic. Definitely did something out of logic. That's fine. We're gonna teleport around. We're gonna be good. 43, and we've got an extra 5 GBs to get us to 48. That means we need 12 more. We can probably get a lot of those from Galleon pretty quickly. We'll have Mini Monkey. We'll have Lanky. We could do Treasure. We could do Hype Chest really quick for GBs. Let's just go over here. Nice not to need any more GBs. Or any more CBs. We'll head straight to the crypt with our peanuts. Got coconuts too. I don't have grab. So we're not gonna do minecart. Also, if it's not hinted, I'm not interested at this point. This is the one teleporter. I think we're gonna pull pineapple. Because I think we needed barrels for a lot of the stuff we got already. What do I use barrels for though? The Galleon shops for 7 and 8. I think we're gonna get Mini Monkey in the Galleon shops like very directly. And that's really big. Because Mini Monkey opens up like the rest of the seed. That's a yellow potion. That's blast. That is okay. They're sending us on a little goose chase here, but it's not too bad. That is blast to get into the llama temple. Blast for the llama temple to tiny PTT. I don't have Mini Monkey. So that actually put the kibosh on that pretty quick. But regardless, Castle Shops was charged. Aztec Tunnels 4. I still have Aztec Tunnels 4, and it can only be the Pineapple Room. Here's what we do know. We can go to Japes and get that chunky move in Area 6. I believe that's the Lanky cage. I guess it could be the Diddy cage. I need to get them memorized. Either way, no problem with that. Quick GB here. Doing a little bit of back and forth here at the end, but worse things have happened. Nice. Done with bosses, that's really good. Tiny Temple is one thing, but I don't think it's anything we need. No. It's not the tiny one. It's not the chunky one. I'm pretty sure it is the lanky one. Could be the Diddy one. I'm gonna say it's the lanky one. Electric blanket, mattress protector, and sheets are on. Nice. You gotta do what you gotta do. When you're sick? Actually, progressive slam is on the path to keys 7 and 8. I'm gonna go for this. So when I did marriage premarital counseling with my wife and a mentor couple before my wife and I got married, we did like a thing like basically like chore expectations, like what are you gonna expect your partner to do? And the one thing I said that like I was just like I do not want to do is putting sheets on beds. Like I just can't. I can't do sheets, man. One more thing in the hillside. Minus the whole kitchen. Oh, the kitchen. Yeah, kitchen I don't mind too much because I'm a little bit of a cook. You know what? I think it's Diddy Minecart. Or no, I think it's the... 'cause there's like one more thing in the hillside. I think it has to be... it has to be this. The little bridge. You love cooking, you just hate everything else about... yeah, the dishes are rough. For me, I just don't like having competition in the kitchen. Like, I don't like when there's a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. Abe's Hillside 4. I'm pretty sure I got Peanut here. So if this was... oh, so nice to have PTT. Although Progressive Slam's not on the path to key 4, I don't think? Yeah, that's not it. Have you seen a 101 random seed before? That sounds like a nightmare. That's not the other thing I was thinking was in the hillside. I'm out of here. Sandbridge. Aztec Sandbridge got me... E7. That's solved. Tiny Llama Twirl. I can get in there, but I can't do anything with it. Tiny Storage, I need Mini Monkey. Jape's Lanky Timed Cage. That was Hunky. Hunky Chunky's Way of the Horde. Really quick, I'm just gonna go... I should find out what I need for Snides. Castle Diddy Crypt. That got me something unexpected. What was that? Blast? Yeah, that was Blast. I'm gonna go up here and do... I'm gonna get the fairy up here real quick. So you don't need to give the dude the keys? No, that happens automatically. Galleon shops, but I can't get in. I need pineapple, I'm pretty sure of it. Ape's Tiny Stump, Castle Decrypt. Aztec Tunnels, Path Key 4. Castle Shops, 4, 7, and 8. Do I need to do something? My Japes Hillside, I got peanuts. If it's telling me peanuts are on the path to Q4, and then Aztec Tunnel, pineapple, Aztec Tunnel, something, peanut. Did peanut help get me? Peanut got me charge. I need to use charge. And then charge got me freaking blast. I don't have Mini Monkey. It's all so it can't be locked behind whatever is there. Donkey Coconut Gate. I solved that. That was trombone. That's fine. I know which blast course it is. I just... Aztec Tiny Llama Twirl. I can't do that without Mini Monkey. Tiny Storage, Mini Monkey. Dartboard, Mini Monkey. Hunky Chunky. Charge Check. Hillside is 1, Castle Surroundings is 1, Tiny Temple is 1. Abe's Helm Lobbies has 2 things. Lobby Lava I don't have. What am I missing? Oh yeah, it was great. I liked my premarital counseling. Tiny Temple's a potion. I think I need to use Charge. Or... yeah, but Charge got me Blast. But Blast can't be on the path to key 4. You know what? Let me... I need to check the rules for this. Give me 1 second here. I gotta check the rules for this settings. Give me 1 second. One second. I'm looking for the Aztec Tunnel Door Open, Closed Llama Temple. Yeah, it's Closed Llama Temple. So, what am I doing to get... what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do for 4? I really don't have a good idea. It looks like the Lava Temple's closed, which is definitely tough. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Aztec. What if it's not Chunky Pineapple? What if it's a Strong Kong Tunnel? Jump Scare Mansion. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is a game where it's a first-person, like, horror game where you run around and you get jump scared by stuff. Like, it's like there's like hundreds of floors, and like there's different jump scares on the floor, and like a lot of things, like sometimes nothing happens, and like it's just a normal floor, and it like lures you into a false sense of security. And then like sometimes it's real crazy, and there's like something that chases you, and it gets like crazier as you go through. It's like an indie horror game. As the spooky host, like, doing some shit. As the spooky host, doing a little bit of, like, horror sounds good. Yeah, I didn't... It took me a second to think about the idea that it could be the quicksand tunnel, because Strong Kong could have been on the path to a lot of stuff. That leaves... what's there, GB? That's a white potion. Is that a... I don't need a slam now. It's probably not anything too interesting, but I'm not, like, opposed to... Have you bought everything now? Bought everything for... For what? We're gonna need to come back in here later. For now, I'm just interested in this. No, I don't need the cutscene. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hopefully this is key 4. I mean, from Gun Dude and Cranky. Not technically. There's shops in Galleon I need to check, but I haven't been to Galleon yet because, I need a key 4, but I think I found key 4. I think Galleon shops also has key 6. So we're like, I think we're actually really close to the end of the seed. Like, I think it's just me picking stuff up right now. Unless it is pineapple. It could definitely be pineapple. That's not a world I want to imagine. Yes, okay, good. We'll see what minigame this is really quick.
Welcome to bonus
Kremlin Kosh, that's fine. Tough Kosh. Sorry, I'm in the zone here. Got it. So the shops don't do the thing where you can go to any? What do you mean shops don't do the thing where you can go to any? Like, you can go to all the shops. Key 5. This way. After all this time. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I'm learning. I've got 5 blueprints. That puts me at 52 bananas. This would be a fast one. The Diddy over there would be a quick one. Yeah, we'll take that. There'll be a Kasplat in here. We'll be able to buy the shops. Oh, that was so close. I should have looked where I was going. Alright, we're in Galleon. Like, if you unlock a world, all the crankies will have a potion for that world. So that's like randomized. So the crankies and the funkies can have like anything. They can have bananas, they can have crowns, they can have potions, they can have kongs, they can have guns, instruments, all kinds of stuff. Alright, we're burning through the shops, I think, because that's the only hint I have for Galleon, are these shops. I really didn't need to do that, I guess. Alright, who has stuff? Lanky Banana, let's go for it. Alright, 143, we definitely could be doing worse. I think we goofed around too much thinking we needed pineapple. But we are, like, only a couple of bananas away from what we need. We'll probably be coming in close to about 2 hours. 56 GBs. 86. Not gonna worry about anything else. We're just doing shops right now. I think I should be able to just get the rest of the GBs along the way. And work? Yep. Got work later, for sure. Nice chill Friday. I'm probably gonna leave a little bit early. Going to my parents. My mom's birthday is this weekend, which is also my aunt's birthday. They're twins. So we're gonna stay at my parents' place. There's Mini Monkey. That's the good stuff. Many monkeys on the path to that. Aztec Tunnels 4. Everything else is hinted. Blast. Done. Feather. Done. I just got rid of a hint. That wasn't great. Tiny Stump. That was it. That's fine. Why did I need... Why did I need Hunky Chunky is one question I have. Oh, it must be a mini game. It must be the Hunky Chunky mini game in Helm. I just get discorded? I got discorded twice. What's going on? Am I getting messaged? I don't know, I'm getting Discord notifications. Either way, I think key 6 is in this other shop. Identical. No, not identical. Man, that'd be interesting if your mom had an identical. I mean, I guess it'd be like any relationship with someone who has like an identical twin. Boom! Okay, so key 6 is behind Mini Monkey. Another tiny blueprint. That gets us at 7. This is all we need GB-wise, so we can leave now. And we can go to, now we can do tiny dartboard and tiny storage. Let's go to factory. Factory's level 7. I think that's everything. Vines. Hunky. We're getting 2 instruments here and a key is what it looks like we're getting. Storage and arcade, that's gonna be super fast. Tiny dartboard, that's gonna be fast. 146. Let's see how we can do here. Just wrapping this up. We got some fast K. Rool phases at the very least. It's so nice to have Mini Monkey though. There's so much locked behind it. Don't know what this is. Do you just do the beginner settings? I have done the beginner settings. I did a tournament of beginner settings. I just qualified. Okay, there's key 6. That's Mini Monkey path to key 6. That means Tiny Dartboard and Tiny Llama Twirl have instruments. And then we're in go mode, pretty much. Disqualified? Yeah, so it was a beginner's tournament, and you had to... if you did too well, you were disqualified. Because they wanted beginners to be in the tournament. So I did a bunch of qualifiers, and my scores were high enough that they said, like, you're not a beginner. You don't need to be in this tournament. So instead I commentated a couple times. Did a little bit of commentary. That was a lot of fun. It did help me become a much better donker. The whole process. So very grateful for it. Progressive Slam. It's level 7. That means I need to go to Aztec. Where have I seen clear potions? Isles, Caves, Lobby, Lava. I still don't have Punch. Might be a little bit more complicated than I thought. Maybe they're only... I don't know who my helm is. I'll find that out really quick once I go to Snides. So maybe I'll dump right after this. Donker, yes. I am a donker. Make no mistake. That is a strong piece of my identity. I'm not gonna be wrapping this up as fast as I wanted to. I think I probably goofed up a hint somewhere. Although, maybe there's like one less... How many phases are there to K. Rool? I don't actually know. Stop. Stop. Okay, this is starting to become slower than just... Okay, there we go. 5 more. So you can figure out snide order by talking to... Or helm order by talking to Snide. Okay, that's definitely our second plan. Now we can go back to factory really quick. Hopefully it's just 2 helm phases. Because otherwise I need some more instruments and I don't really have the thing for it. Something hunky chunky, I guess. On the path to keys. On the path to key 8. You know, I guess there were a bunch of key 8 hints that I kind of ignored. Is it pound the X? We'll just have to see what the order is. Either way, I feel confident this is an instrument. My only unsolved thing is a hunky chunky hint. And there were a lot of things that went into that. If this is saxophone... If this is saxophone, I'm pounding the X. Because there's only so many hunky chunky checks in the game. Like if there's uncertainty, this is a good thing to have it about. Crystal coconut and banana metal and a box. Okay, that's... There's the orang stand. Okay. I got rid of so many of my key 8 hints that I really goofed. I started throwing them away. That was not wise. Let's go ahead and go in here with Donkey to get the hint. Lanky and Diddy. So I still need guitar. So it is 2 home phases. What can I do with Hunky Chunky? I don't have sax. It wasn't that barrel. You can't finish out the guitar? No, I could get the guitar hint. I think Tiny's first, so that would take too long. I'm gonna be over 2 hours. That sucks. That was kind of goofing though. Hunky chunky checks. There's the barrel. There's that barrel. There's bad hit detection man. There's what am I missing? Let me think about this for a second. I need I mean, this is definitely fun. Maybe I mean, I'd get a hint for guitar. If you step on the pad and you don't have it, it'll tell you. Oh man, this is gonna be definitely over 2 hours. That's a little disappointing. I think I got a little distracted because I was excited to come back streaming. Having guitar earlier would have been sick, but I think it's The hunky chunky check. Diddy needs a guitar because in order to get key 8, I have to do Diddy and Tiny's helm rooms. No, that's a fairy. Oh, we forgot to do this. Oh, I accidentally deleted my hint. That's why. So there must be like a hunky chunky room. Alright, I'm in go mode now. That's a little slow. Accidentally deleting a hint is not a good idea. Thinking you can just keep it in your temporary memory. Not a great showing for me today, but I'm a little out of donk practice and focus, so I'm not too upset. I also went and collected a bunch of colored bananas, which is just not a good strategy for this format. I think you wait until you have a reason to collect the bananas, so you live and learn. Okay, so it's Lanky Diddy. Cool that there's one less phase. So you're gonna see here why I did that. Is it Diddy Lanky or Lanky Diddy? I think it's Lanky Diddy. So I'm gonna do this helm room first, then do the mini games. Yeah, I was going for bananas when it was pretty silly too.
Welcome to bonus
Third Sight Seek, that's fine. That's okay, next time I do it, I'll be better. I've just been in such a habit to collect CBs. Like, I really went out of my way for CBs in a couple places. It probably, like, significantly hampered things. Why am I getting ha-ha'd at by K-Rool in the Kremling minigame? Oh, it's because I'm in Helm. He just, like, does that sometimes, I guess. Well done! I kind of like only 2 helm rooms. That does speed things up quite a bit. Bash the Kremling! Should I be getting them on purpose? A hold of what? Yeah, my routing was just bad. And there's stuff I could have skipped because I was like just going for Way of the Hordes. I probably could have figured out like what was in each location. Ooh. Yeah, you want GBs. GBs get you into the different levels. Oh, hold off getting GBs. No, get your GBs. Oh, Ramby. And guard. That's pretty cool. I don't know why people don't like these minigames. I think they're pretty neat. I do need to practice with them. Come on! Yeah. I'll get faster at them. Just gotta practice. I think I should have hit that. The target hitbox is 2D. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And he looks like he's about to T-pose on me. Yeah, my CLO lesson here is definitely... I shouldn't have gotten the bananas. Unless because I guarantee other people didn't. This is probably gonna be a disaster. But hard mini games are off, so we probably could. No, I'm not gonna do this garbage. I'm switching to another Kong. I'd much rather do a tiny.
Welcome to bonus stage.
2 hours. That's okay. We're kind of goofing. First time doing the settings. Whee! We're getting back into it. I feel like we took a little doncation. But now I'm ready to win the Season 3 tournament. Man, I just wasn't motivated at all for this. Caffeine is nice. Get it, Tiny. I just missed it. Just missed it. You still feel better off it? Oh, no, I'm back on. I feel immeasurably better. Like, slightly more anxious, but like, I'm not worried about it anymore because of, I think my anxiety with caffeine was causing my anxiety. Oh, King Sloth 2121, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, a crown. Yeah, I feel way better with caffeine. I'm more motivated. My reward brain is feeling good. I wasn't getting up to stream because I just didn't like, I was like, I just don't really feel like streaming. And like, look, it's probably because I've been like having a lot of caffeine for, how many years? Oh, that's kind of rude. Almost a decade. Before that, but I was never as productive as I have been on caffeine off. It's not like I was like going back to some like long lost like state I had. Like when I was in high school and I wasn't on caffeine, I wasn't nearly as productive or motivated as I am now. I'm getting so much better at DK roll. I don't know why my nose is running. I also have no idea what Hunky Chunky is for. Maybe that wasn't a Way of the Horde. Maybe that was just something I found and I wrote in the wrong place. I think that might have been the problem. I wrote my hints down wrong and I looked for CBs. Some neurodivergent people actually. I'll tell you what. So I just sent in that heart monitor that I wore for 2 weeks because I was like wondering if I had something wrong. I wonder if caffeine's like giving me something there. Ah, dang, I missed it. I gotta do it a little bit later. 1, 2. So it's like on the 4th slam is when I need to do it. I'll remember that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna have to go follow up with my doctor. I might like ask them like, is like, I don't know, is there something to that effect? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. Leave it up to the medical professionals. Either way, I'm back. I'm ready for action. I love subscribe too, though. Weird. Alright, well, we're wrapping up the seed here. Yeah, obviously a lot we could have done better. Had a good call with Caves Diddy. I think we did some stuff we didn't need to do just for like routing. Like with CLO, I feel like you can be a little bit more direct and just like doing stuff that's like you know is important. In SLO, you kind of like gotta like first clear the first couple levels, and that's something like I think I just needed to. I'm not like a big CLO person, so. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. But yeah, I'm back in the donk game. And I'm excited. I goofed. Look at that sound. A ripping sound. 4, 4, 3, 4. Sugar Glider, you probably have a decent amount of channel points built up. You saving up for anything in particular? 1.9k. Man, I feel like you'd have more than that. We got a new reward. You can request a tier list. Spooky dance party. You like the spooky? I like the spooky dance party. Alright, that's time. 207. I learned some valuable lessons. That's fine with me. No, I'm on the court. Especially after being off for a bit. I will be back on Monday with more Paper Mario. And then the rest of next week we're gonna play Donkey Kong. It'll be so much fun. So, like, everybody have a really good Friday and a really good weekend. Haunted Homies, Sugar Cake Glider. I'm your spooky host. I hope you have a frickin' wonderful day. Unless I get 13 followers. So I'll do Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion on like a Friday or something. Like maybe when it gets dark. Probably. Or I'll like black out I'll put like a blackout curtain in front of me. So like the light doesn't come through this window. Because doing it in the dark would be pretty good. But I'm excited for that too. Anyways. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'm your spooky host. You're fantastic. Let's frickin' frack and get it.